Welcome to the Startup Society Conference number 3. Oh, I'm so excited. We're halfway through it. We're excited to have you join us. The floor is all yours. I think we just had some camera.
Awesome. My honor. Yeah.
Awesome. Floor is all yours.
Sorry, guys. I'm in Lisbon right now. I'm going to Floripa next month, but yeah, it's an honor to be here and have this talk with you. I'm not a technical guy, but still, I'm about to show you what a single card swipe reveal about your life. I spent the last few years working to make crypto normal, acceptable, and I launched a crypto beer, a crypto watch, a crypto sunscreen, the first multi-sig with passkeys, real products for real people, telling the story crypto is not a scam. And for a long time, that was our dream, right? Mass adoption, make technology disappear. We fixed the UX. We begged regulators to give us clarity. And well, be careful what to wish for. Because something shifted last year. Regulators caught up, not everywhere, but not perfectly, but enough. Stablecoins got real. Banks started paying attention, and suddenly the conversation went from how do we get people in to here's one more neobank. Crypto cards are maybe the clearest example of this new wave. You've seen them, EtherFi, Cast, Gnosis Pay, dozens of new players with a simple pitch. Spend your crypto like cash. Tap and go, cash back, no friction, and it's working. Millions of card issue, people signing up for the convenience, the perks, the savings. But let's see a marketing piece of one of those. I will share my YouTube here, and I put a translation for those who don't understand Portuguese. Oh, sorry.
So the audio is not coming in. Fabio, maybe you can just narrate for us what's happening?
Or share only the text.
Fabio, can you hear us? I don't think his audio is coming through either. Because we can hear the audio. We can see it, but not hear the audio.
Okay, but you can read anyway, right?
Not. It's very hard to read. So maybe you can just tell us what is happening in the video.
Yeah, I will guide you through. So the girl is just showing how to use money outside of Brazil, like lifestyle influencers promoting crypto to audiences who never open a block explorer in their lives. So she's talking about IOF, the tax for foreign transactions, and talks about how this benefit is the greatest for travelers all around Brazil. But you see, she don't talk anything about crypto. And I will show you something. Nobody's telling them what's on the other side. That's the playbook for all of them. And I will show you what's on the other side. Here, I paused the video. This was less than 1 second. I don't know if you noticed, but here it is. A date and an amount, 71.73. And I thought, how far these two numbers could take me? Because I know how to look at the Etherscan, right? So I built a dashboard on Dune. Nothing fancy, just query on public data. I'm not a technical guy, remember. I'm just using the great Dune AI. And from just these two numbers, you can type here, the date and the amount. I found the card address. And from the card address, I found everything. 6 months of financial history. $768 spent. 57 transactions. Let's see what else here. Average transactions. The smallest transactions, the largest transactions. The monthly spend average. The busiest day, the busiest time on the busiest days. 4 funding wallets, one with 700 USDC. I could trace those wallets further. I could link them to ENS names, to other protocols, to identities. I didn't, but I could. And so could anyone else. Everything is permanently public, not because they choose to share it, but because nobody told them they were. You can argue that no one is sharing this on social media. I agree. But the same information is presented on every terminal you tap and every receipt you decided to throw away in the trash when you left the bar at night. It takes seconds for someone to know how much you have in the new bank. You cannot deny it to the point of a gun. And now, this isn't about Noz's pay. I'm not here to name and shame anyone. This is structural. Any self-custodial card that settles on a public blockchain does this. The chain doesn't know it's a card payment. It's simply there. When a crypto card were a niche thing used by people who understood Etherscan, and honestly, who really does it, right? This was a well-known trade-off. That's not who's signing up anymore. The new wave of users heard about cashback from an influencer. Nobody walked them through what a public blockchain actually means for their Friday afternoon coffee. And that gap between what users think they sign up for and what they actually sign up for, that gap is where the real danger lives. And here's the thing that keeps me up at night. This trend is accelerating. I told you I'm not a technical guy. I built a dashboard from public tools and basic queries. Now imagine what happens when AI gets better at pattern matching on-chain data. And when someone builds an agent that cross-references your card address with your social media, your location check-in, your ENS, your other wallets, the barrier will drop to zero. More neobanks are launching crypto cards products every month. More crypto users are signing up. More financial data is landing on public chains. And then there's the bigger picture. Programmable money, central bank digital currencies. In Brazil, we watched Pix transform payments overnight. 175 million users. Now everyone wants Pix in their neobanks. And this one link away from what I've showed to you. The dream of sovereign, private, electronic cash is slipping away. What we're building instead is a system where every transaction is a data point that someone can read. A company, a government, or a stranger on Dune. So where does that leave us? The private community, many of you in this room, has been saying this for years. Public by default is dangerous. Financial privacy isn't a feature, it's a right. The infra needs to change before the mainstream arrives. Well, the mainstream is arriving right now. But I'm not here to be the pessimistic. I actually believe we can get this right because privacy and compliance aren't opposites. The sweet spots is between. Systems where users are private by default, but can prove compliance when they need to. Where the data exists for regulators, but not for the entire world. That's what we are building at Haven, a privacy by default neobank that breaks the link between your on-chain data and the compliance data. We're not alone, but we need more hands. We need them faster. And we spent years asking for mass adoption. We got it. People are here, they're swiping cards, earning cash back, living their lives. Now we own them the infrastructure that protects what they did and what they didn't know they were giving away. The dashboards you see here, I built, they are public. You can search for Nozpay or 5 Peanuts. You can build others. And if you use one of these cards, one of the systems, you can go check out your own exposure. And if you're building this in this space, or even just thinking about it, come find me and let's talk. The problem couldn't be more obvious. Thank you.
Awesome, Fabio.